Sagittarius, hi. So this is going to be your reading for the upcoming May. Wait, we're already in May. We're already in May, okay? This is your monthly prediction, all right? So I see you are very, very happy in May for some reason, okay? And we shall dive in, okay? Because I know for the past April, things are going crazy for you, okay? So I wonder what is happening, good things that are happening that make you happy, right? Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so in May, you are starting a new journey. So this can be new emotional journey, this can be new career, new relationship opportunities, anything. Okay, so observe what is happening in your life. Okay, be aware of your surroundings so you know the energy reading. You can like combine this to your actual experience. All right. Okay. Um, I see you are working on something in May. You are learning something new. You are discussing this with potentially a group, within a group, a project. Because doing this will help you to turn the current situation around, like flip it like a coin. Okay, it's like the back is hell and the front is heaven. So you're doing whatever this project is. Possibly this can bring you new emotional fulfillment or whatever life purpose you have. And you're doing this to flip the coin from hell to heaven, from April to May. Okay. But during this process, there's a lot of instability. Okay. It's not like a smooth sailing ship. And sometimes it will make you wonder, should I keep going for this? You know, like it's not going too well as what I want it to be. But I do see you in the end. You're still determined to do whatever this is. Okay. Although your thought, the thought of, oh, you know, maybe I should leave. No, I don't know. Like, should I keep going? Did pop up in your head. Okay. So maybe something around you is affecting you. But eventually you pull yourself back on track. Okay. And near the end of the May, of course, the timeline can be different for everyone. Okay. Apply it to your situation. Okay. If you are someone who execute everything you need to do in reality, of course you're going to push the timeline faster than what I read over here. Okay. But for not every Sagittarius is going to execute all their plans in one day. Okay. So just so you know, okay. You're looking over this, you're reflecting on something, and after your reflection, you just keep going, like charge, go, go, go. Like a lot of going forward, you're super driven for some reason in this month. But I do see that you're a little bit upset over something. Okay, so let's do some clarification for you. Okay, let's see. Let's take a major look into. Okay, where are you upset here? Check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Okay, all the May reading, monthly reading for May. I've already uploaded it to my channel, so pick the one that resonates with you the most. Okay, except for water signs, which is up tomorrow. Okay, all right. Let's see. What are they upset about? Oh, you're upset about the fact that you will need to wait for something to happen and you don't like waiting. Well, it's part of the process and you're not going to wait too long, just so you know. Okay. There's also a situation where it does involve measuring, are you giving enough or is the other person giving enough back to you in a partnership? Okay, this can be work, this can be love, friendship, family relationships. So you're weighing things out to make sure that the relationships that are happening in your life, the commitment, the contracts, the work, the everything, like all the relationships that you have need to be an equal give and take. It needs to be an equal give and take. It cannot be the other person being an energy vampire and suck on your blood, okay? And because I think you were so giving um, in April, from what I read for you, you were so giving, you were so understanding, you did your best, but then the other person still refused to change. This sort of shit happens. So you got to take your power back, right? So what are they upset about? The other person not really giving much as they do? Oh, shit. What are they upset about? Details. Ah, the heartbreak. Okay, so obviously somebody stabbed some swords in your heart. As you can see the imagery right here. Okay. Okay. Somebody literally did this to you. I don't know who it is that did this crappy thing to you. Okay. There's a fucking ass that is stabbing your heart. Okay. You are carrying some pain with you. So this happened a long time ago. This is not something fresh, okay? I read for you already in April that you have multiple situations, you're dealing with somebody over there that they just keep pushing your boundaries or keep hurting you, which is very stupid. I don't know why they do that, but like, you know, people can be people sometimes. It's human nature, like Michael Jackson sings. Why? Why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Why? Need to play that song next time. So you are still waiting for the other party to give you a response? Is that what you're waiting for? Because if you're still upset about it, I didn't see you are fully walking away from them though. Let's see if Sagittarius have fully walking away from the situation that is causing them heartbreak. All right, let's ask. Have you walked away from the situation? Okay. Or are you still lingering around this person's energy or thinking about them? Okay. The Sagittarius walked away. Okay, tell me what Sagittarius did up to this point, to this heartbreak. What are their actions? What did they do? What did the Sagittarius do regarding to this situation? Okay. Well, you're being very strategic around it. You pulled your heart back. If you're super emotionally invested, you're slowly taking that back towards yourself and not giving yourself up front that much anymore to avoid being exploited. Okay, to avoid your innocence being exploited. All right. I also got a feeling that it's very hard for you to communicate with this person as well. I feel like this is a person that you're dealing with. This is not a good communicator, or I shall say they suck at communication to the point that they either are being too loud, they don't listen to what you're saying, so you couldn't really speak what you want, or they just simply avoid you. Okay, two scenarios. Okay, you got people who got triggered immediately the minute you try to communicate with them, and then they're just blabbing all over the place and they don't even give you a chance to talk. Scenario one. And situation two is they just simply avoid to deal with you. Okay, to just simply avoid being avoidant, to be like, yeah, what's there to communicate about? Like, you could talk about feelings? What? Yeah, it's somebody like that. It's somebody stupid. I'm sorry. Yeah, somebody that's stupid. Okay. I also see you are not focusing on them at all. Okay, you're focusing on your own stability. You're focusing on your own home environment. You're taking care of yourself, if any. Okay, so like everything around you, that's where your focus is, not that crappy relationship or whatever it is that caused pain in your heart. All right, so have they completely exit the situation? That's what I want to ask. Again, barely any communication there. Okay, and I don't think you're fully exiting the situation as well. You are thinking about what is going on underneath the surface of things, like why, what is the purpose of all of these things that happened in the past that wants to tell me. Okay, so you're going within a very isolated period of time, just simply going within and seek answers to see what this experience is trying to teach you. Okay, good for you, but still it's not telling me. Did you completely cut this off? Hopefully. Oh, fuck. It's showing me this is a very important soul connection. Okay, again, this can be family, friends, lovers, anything. It does not only limit to love relationships. But what it's telling me is like this is a very significant connection for some reason. Yeah. So that means it's still very hard for you to walk away, huh? Shit. Let's see. Lots of deception, okay, within the relationship. Lots of mind games. Unnecessary drama as well, okay? To the point that nobody really wins. Yeah, you're dealing with somebody that possibly a narcissist. Okay, I shall say. I mean, everybody has some narcissism in them, but I feel like in this person, the narcissism is just like magnified times like a million times like that. Yeah, somebody who's very hard to deal with. And as for how well I know Sagittarius, you guys are always reasonable. You guys are always like you when you are dealing with a situation, you always come from a rational perspective and an understanding and a compassionate perspective. So it's almost like humanitarian perspective. So you wouldn't really do something that is like a narcissistic person that got like a narcissistic personality disorder type of thing. um yeah, you wouldn't do that. So I think it's the other person who's a narcissist, okay, or who's just simply being possessed by negative energies and they're out of their mind, you know what I mean, like, yeah, being possessed by negative energies. Yeah, it's not an easy situation you're dealing with. So yeah, I don't see you are fully completely exiting the situation, possibly because you still need to deal with whatever this is, okay, to wait for it to finish. Yeah, so that's what you're upset about. You're like, I don't want to deal with this, honestly, but because I have to wait for things to end on its own, of course you're in the participation in that process. That is making me upset. The fact that I have to deal with it, the fact that this is still in my life is upsetting me. Okay, but that's what I have for you in May. Let's see some advice, shall we? Okay, let's get you some advice. This is quite tough reading for you. I mean, among all 12 signs that I'm doing this month, well, I would rank your reading as like number one. the toughest shit that you have to go through, you know? It's not pretty. All right. Give me some advice. Okay, let me use the other one. Advice. Shuffle so many cards, my finger is quite like a little bit, my skin is peeling off a little bit from my thumb. No joke. One day I was like, what the hell is going on? Like the first month of doing the tarot reading, like my skin is already peeling off from my thumb. I'm like, what the hell? What I hear on its own. Just need to get used to this. Advice. Okay. Well, first of all, believe in yourself. Okay. Because of what you have experienced, don't feel defeated. Okay. It's part of the process. What doesn't kill you make you stronger. Okay. That's your title. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, you know? So kill you, make you stronger. Stronger. Yeah. People react differently towards life events, life struggles, certain big things taking place in life. Some people simply just couldn't handle what are being placed in front of them and they just back off, right? And they live in their own limiting beliefs and fears of impossible. There's no way I can deal with this. But other people, okay, they know their fears. Okay, here's the difference. They know their fears and they choose to face the fears. That's the only difference. It's not like one person is smarter than the other. It's simply courage. Okay. It's simply courage. Yeah, face the fears. That takes some balls there. Okay. Not everybody grow a pair of balls. Okay, not every man, not every woman. Women, no balls, but they can grow a pair of balls too. Okay. All right. So remind yourself of the powerful, strong Sagittarius as you are. Okay. That's one of your advice. Anything else that you want me to tell Sagittarius? Take a little while. Have patience, all right? I mean, that's a given because you do need to wait for this to end. Any advice? That's it? That's all the advice? Okay. How would I read into this? Let's do one clarification on this. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean with the Seven of Cups? Okay, when you are being offered with multiple offers, in May, you're going to have a lot of choices presented in front of you, right? and you'll be like, oh my god, so many choices, I don't know which one to choose. Like, yeah, so it's telling me you gotta be really rational. Use your mind, okay? Like different situation for different utilization of the heart and the mind. So obviously, I think in May, follow your intuitions, yes, but also with the help of your mind to help you analyze the situation and make the best choice. Also, for some reason, the choices that are presented to you has something to do with a past situation where things didn't work out. I don't know what it is referring to, but it's telling me like, oh, um, instead of like instead of being so heavily invested in all the things that you lost, okay, because that's already in the past, there's nothing you can really do to reverse the time travel back, right? You're not a time traveler yet, okay, although that can be possible in the future, um for humanity in general. Yeah, instead of like looking down over what went wrong, look at what new opportunities are showing in front of you, okay? That's why you got to use your judgment to be like, does it really make any sense for me to keep my focus on the things that doesn't work out anymore and the things that are already dead? Not really, right? So yeah, the universe was like, this time you gotta, I mean, turn your heart off, or like put an armor outside of your heart to protect your heart, literally. So that you gotta use some rationality there. All right. That's what I have for you in May. That's what the universe have for you in May, to be the exact. I'll see you next week. Subscribe, push the like button. Okay, I'll see you then. Bye.